Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Panda, and today I'm making a video answering some of your questions pertaining to your Mini Battle Royale maps so I can help you guys improve your maps and also fix some of the problems you guys are experiencing. XDMs_4 asks, thanks, but for some reason I take damage when farming materials. How do you fix this? Well, I'm not actually sure how someone can make it so you take damage when farming materials, but I'm guessing that there is some sort of combination of settings that is causing this. The best advice I could give someone experiencing this problem in their map would be to reset all of the game settings to default and then change them back to what you want. Bear Shots asks, why do you need to make a player spawn area like that? Well, in short, if you play multiple rounds of any game mode in Fortnite's creative without dying every now and then, you may come across a few bugs, like for instance, not being able to jump or not being able to aim down sights. So what us map creators do to combat these glitches is to make a spawn area like I had showed in my other Mini Battle Royale video, so that the player dies at the beginning of each round to ensure that none of these glitches will happen. Even Morton says, I put my spawn pads to primary and no island start, as well as set the spawn point to spawn pads and post game to island start, but after it explodes I still respawn in my spawn area. This kind of relates to the last question asked. For your players to be spawned into the sky after the explosion in your spawn room, the flooring where your spawn pads are located have to be destroyed by the explosion. So for this to happen, you need to make the flooring of your spawn room regular wood, as well as customize the settings inside of the explosive barrel to have high structure damage. OG Silly YT asks, helped a lot, but I still have one question. How do you work two storms because the first one doesn't do damage and the other one does? Well, the two storm system inside of Fortnite works in mysterious ways. For whatever reason, Fortnite does not allow two storms to be active at once inside of creative. So what you need to do is allow the first storm to completely finish and then make your second storm delayed by the amount of time it takes your first storm to finish. I've made this simple equation on screen to help you set up your two storm controllers. Your first storm wait time plus your first storm resize time will actually equal your second storm delay time. Demi Meraki asks, I wanted to make my island to a last man standing, but it keeps respawning us even though I've set the respawn time to 1. Once again, Fortnite likes to work in mysterious ways. Sometimes the last man standing setting can be bugged and it actually isn't going to be last man standing. What you would do is check to see if the last man standing setting is actually on and that your respawns are at 0. And if 0 is not an actual option, change it to 1. If that doesn't work, try changing the last man standing setting to off and repeat what I said. Sometimes the last man standing setting can glitch the setting out and cause you to actually keep respawning. Dreamscape PS says, thank you so much, but I do have a problem. I'm having trouble getting under the map when doing the spawn area. Well, there's actually a keybind or a button you can press depending on if you're on keyboard and mouse or on a controller, and it's called phase. It should show up on the left side of your screen if you're flying in creative, but if you actually can't see the keybind for it, go into the creative grouping in the keybind section and switch to something that's comfortable for you. Lastly, the Foxword asks, how do you add floor loot? Well, the best way to go about adding floor loot to your map would be to spawn in the device called the item spawner. In this device, you're able to add items that will spawn once the game starts. But the item spawner actually has a lot more customization than you think. For example, you are able to add multiple items to one spawner and select a setting that would make it so it spawns a random item from the set of items you dropped into it. You can actually also make the item spawner invisible once the game starts, so it almost acts like real floor loot and you can't see the spawner. Hopefully some of these answers helped you improve your map or helped you fix some bugs. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It's much appreciated. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. My name is Panda, and I'll see you guys in the next video.